This is Football Thoughts.
Full-time score, United 2, Crystal Palace 1. Hey man, third in the league, 19 points out of 21, 3 points for the Reds yet again, man. Hey, listen, the first 30 minutes of that game was total ass. That was cheeks. The players were moving like they were drunk. That was the first time we ever played like that under Michael Carrick. Leniero loses his man and we concede from the corner. But winners win, bro. And we won today. We're the most informed team in Europe. They got a red card. It did not matter, fam. We choked, slammed these homies. Straight up, man. Coming back from behind proved to show that we got character and resilience to keep playing and to win the game. Sesko got his first start today. In that first half, he didn't have a max to over 7 touches, which is a little bit concerning. You know, he didn't really have a good all-round game, but the gunman Sesko strikes again with another goal. We don't have a midfield that can control the game right now without any good striker. So City are kind of like that sort of team where they have a great midfield and can still keep the ball even without Erling Haaland. United are not that team yet structurally, so we need a striker to build up from our current midfield in Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo. And I still think we play better when Sesko comes off the bench. Um, but this is just until we can recruit better technically in the midfield. Mazarawi was a game changer today. Luke Shaw coming off injured. This man is one of the best right backs in the league. I'm gonna just play it simple. He played left back today and was still cooking because on the ball he's technically sounded. He's defensively very well structured as a player. The way him and Matisse Cunha was linking up in that left side was astounding. Great football, and that's not a it's a link up play we don't even see with Luke Shaw. You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but I'm not surprised because Mazarawi is better than Big Body Shaw. They play build up and uh the sounding football they played together, him and Mazarawi, was a great build up to Sesko's leading goal. It's astounding stuff, bro. Mazarawi had a great cameo today, so shout out to young Mazarawi. After the first half, the players did prove that Yarrow um did prove that he had a good game. They all improved. Everybody else improved. Dalot is also one of those players where he starts off very poorly but then ends up improving after the first half. Bruno's second half was better than the first half, passing leading to the penalty and then taking the penalty very well. The ball sent to Sesko was quality. He grew up. He grew in confidence in the game. Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro played very well, playing simple passes. They had a quiet game, especially Mainoo. This game wasn't a game for him to be on the ball very much because of how much control we had in the game. Defensively, we were very sound. Structurally, we just conceded off a mistake of a set piece. Even when they scored, it didn't feel like we were gonna concede again. And under Michael Carrick, we've been scoring every game. That's the thing I've noticed when we're playing under Michael Carrick's regimen. Every game we've played, we've always scored, and his defensive and substitutions are something to be studied. Honestly, this guy knows when to make the substitutions, bringing on Ahmad and Joshua Xerxes, coming off the bench, showing how technically sound they are in keeping the ball, playing 1-2 passes and establishing build up. And the thing is about Joshua Xerxes that he can bring the ball down back into defenders, playing better as a false nine, better than Sesko. We don't have to choose. The strikers, we have to alternate them for different situations. Different profiles requires different situations. When we're winning, controlling the ball, keeping the ball, want to control the game, we don't play Sesko. We play a striker like Xerxes because he has the better technical attributes to be playing the game like that. When we're chasing the game and we need a goal fast and quickly, we can play Sesko because his attributes suit that situation. And the way we played the front three of Sesko, Cunha, and Brian Mbemu, they all are not technically level and balanced enough to be playing a front three like that. We know Brian Mbemu cannot hold up the ball when he's got his back away from the goal. So, Cunha's, complete opposite of that, and Sesko is a poacher, so you need balance where you can play a player like Xerxes to keep the ball because Brian is not going to want to keep the ball. Cunha is going to want to play direct. That's balance. So, other than that, we made changes in the game. Michael Carrick made good in-game changes, which is something that is very good for a permanent manager job. So Michael Carrick in itself is on the right track into leading and to getting that final job. But listen, I want to thank you guys for listening to me. Like and subscribe. It's good karma. And until next time, people, this is Record TV.